It's a lovely day to watch Bakugo versus Reze. Hopefully there's no big boom.
Did somebody say boom?
I'm okay! Hello everybody, my name is Fireball Archeo48 alongside my fellow Ghost Fighters and Reactors, Reese.
Who's ready for a good reaction, you dang nerds?
And, Star Force.
Big explosion murder.
And if you guessed, we are here for another Death Battle reaction video. Again, and I'm gonna let Star Force, would you care to introduce this matchup?
Alright. Today, we have quite the explosive episode on our hands, for better or worse. Today, we've got Bakugo versus Reze, or you could also call them Dynamite from My Hero Academia versus the Bomb Devil from Chainsaw Man.
Yeah. So it's gonna be explosive whether you like it or not.
Anyway.
But before we watch and react to this, please go like, comment, and subscribe to Death Battle's YouTube channel. Go support the guys. They're independent now. They need our money. Go support them.
True.
Oh.
So let's get into the explosives of the details, shall we?
Alright.
So
Let's get into it.
Let's start in with Bakugo. How do we know Bakugo?
Well, there's totally 2 out of the 3 of us that don't have My Hero profile pictures at the moment, so...
That you totally can't see right now.
That is true.
Or at least for me.
Fair.
Yeah.
You know what to do.
Oh gosh, but I will say this of what I know of My Hero, which I've not gotten too much. He starts off very bad, in my opinion.
Yeah. Bakugo...
Oh,
early
that
season
works, don't
Bakugo
worry.
is... Yeah, early season Bakugo is something, like... However, I will say, like, if you ask me... If this was season 1, the first part of season 3 Bakugo, yeah, I'd probably hate him. But over time, he has gotten a lot better over the years, in my opinion. And
Yeah.
he's definitely redeemed himself a lot over the years, I'll say.
I mean, as I said, I don't know too much about Bakugo. All I know is from what I've heard, he has a better redemption. He has a better redemption arc as becoming, building that friendship with Deku. Obviously, he's the one who gave him Deku the nickname to begin with, but then later,
It got flipped. Thank you, Uraraka. Anyway.
but excuse me. But again,
You're good.
now let's get into the Bomb Devil herself.
well,
Bomb Devil herself.
I'm
I'm sorry, Star Force. Go ahead. We'll talk about it before next.
Bakugo. I had something to say. I'm gonna just put it like this: if it wasn't for his interactions with Kirishima early on, I absolutely hate
Building a business
Bakugo
is
early
hard,
on.
but
I'm not
protecting
even
it
gonna
doesn't
lie.
have to be with LegalZoom.
Mhm.
For more than 20 years,
But
LegalZoom's online tools
thankfully
and
later
network
on
return-
he does get a lot better.
Yeah.
And while I still wouldn't say he's anywhere near being my favorite in My Hero, I do still like him, especially from like seasons 5 or 6 onward. But to be fair, season 6 onward, My Hero is peak. And I will not hear otherwise.
I respect that opinion, yeah.
Very, very much so.
It's the correct opinion, but anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, I agree with what you said, the Star Force.
But let's get into the other half. Well, unfortunately, I forgot to skip you, Star Force. I'm sorry. Let's get
No,
into
you're
the
good.
Bomb Devil herself, which is Reze.
Mm-hmm.
I've watched a little bit of Chainsaw
I
Man.
see.
I haven't got into Bomb Devil or anything. But what I do know of what she can do as the Bomb Devil is the character arc is good. It's just I've also heard that Reze arc movie was really good. I want to watch it for myself, but I also don't want to get spoiled on it either. Even though this is probably gonna spoil it for me.
Most likely, and I will say,
Same.
I was gonna say,
Yeah,
if you
go
haven't
ahead
seen the
now,
movie
go
yet, watch it,
Yes.
please.
I'll go into Reze next, given I have the least. Reese definitely has more to say there, but so a couple of days ago, I actually between like 2-3 days ago, I actually got around to watching a good bit of the of Chainsaw Man. I watched all of the anime up to the Reze movie. I did not watch the Reze movie because I did not have the capability to do so, sadly. But I intend to do it. There was going to be a server event to do it, but it got held off, unfortunately. I'm not blaming anyone for it, but it's just kind of unfortunate because that definitely would have made me understand Reze more. But she seems cool from what I know. I've heard the movie's really good, and I'm sure it is, but I'll find out in due time.
Yeah, Reze, like, it's a great movie, and again, without spoiling anything, it will pull your heartstrings in one part. That's all I'll say.
That's the ending. I've already kind of been told what happens. Watching somebody predict it, but yikes.
Yeah.
Kurshimaka.
Again.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen the movie yet, just give it a chance and watch it. You'll have a great time, most likely.
All right. No, I think we've been chasing this for a long time. Who we think win in this fight? I'm sorry. This is Bakugo. I'm sorry.
Yeah, like, again, don't get me wrong. There are some advantages I could see Reze giving, like experience with like their training, obviously. Like, while Bakugo has had a lot of training UA, Reze's been doing
enhanced skill.
Yeah, like if it comes like the physical combat, I would definitely say give it to Reze.
Here, basically, the long and short of it is Reze has some pretty good advantages that in about any other fight where stats are closer, she could definitely capitalize on. I think the main one is her regeneration. So that is kind of nuts, especially since Bakugo can't heal at all. Problem is, she needs blood at some point to really keep that regeneration up, and unless she gets it from like civilians, she's probably not realistically getting that because city level Reze at most versus like country level Bakugo.
I was even gonna bring up the point you brought up, the blood consumption. I was gonna bring up how she gets more Reze gets more powerful based on the fear of explosions, and we all know that Bakugo ain't afraid of it since that's its main quirk.
I mean, the most you can do there is like the civilians, but it's like then that can potentially go against her as well.
I mean, Robescast brought it up, and again, we love Robescast.
Shout out.
They even said like Bakugo uses his explosions to inspire.
Hate people, despite how his attitude's not always that way.
Right, but again, I think we've been chasing this white rabbit for a long time. Most people have predicted this as Bakugo's win. Go ahead.
And funny how you say white rabbit because today's actually Easter. Funny enough.
that is true. So happy Easter, you guys.
But before we properly get started, I know I sort of briefly shout out, but shout outs to Z-Dog and Kodo. Go watch Z-Dog's reaction. Anyway. And Proboscis as well.
Again, watch everybody else's reaction, but watch the episode before you watch our reaction.
True. Absolutely do that.
But again, gentlemen, I think we've chased this white rabbit long enough. It's time to watch this explosive death battle, don't you think?
Yep. Does somebody say boom?
It's over.
Oh no! No, I gotta edit that in.
Yes, Reze.
Here we go.
Now look who's here.
Dang.
Ooh, that looks good.
Bakugo versus Reze, the god of explosions versus the bomb devil. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who will win.
Who wins Death Battle?
So
Wiz,
many
there's nothing like the smell
explosions.
of napalm in the
Explosions!
morning, the rush of the shockwave, the flash of combustion. I love it when stuff
Megamine.
goes boom. And no one knows that feeling better than Katsuki Bakugo. When your name literally means powerful bomb,
When he blows stuff up.
Explosion.
Yay, Hiroshima.
It lets
Hiroshima
Bakugo create
mention, let's
humongous
go.
kabooms from his palms. I can only dream of having hands that rad. Quirks are genetic superpowers that most humans are born with.
Yep.
Bakugo inherited his quirk from his parents.
Also, I still can't believe his
Specifically, it was
birthday's
a combination
420.
of his father's combustible acid sweat and his mother's glycerin skin secretions. Making Bakugo's sweat basically like nitroglycerin. And the more he sweats,
The bigger boom.
bigger the booms. His
Yep.
parents basically made the perfect kid, absolutely
Pretty much.
oozing with shonen main character energy. Bakugo felt similarly, so much so that he
Asshole.
started bullying his childhood friend who happened to be born without a quirk.
Oof.
Yeah,
My
okay,
God.
these
Yeah.
turns sometimes, but come on, Wiz, the kabooms.
Yeah.
They're so cool. Quirks are a natural.
Yeah, that's
something you can't lie,
biological
the boobs are
function of the
cool.
body. In the same way that we don't
True.
really think about walking or breathing,
Right.
Bakugo's explosions became like any other limb, especially with his rigorous training. Bakugo quickly
Yeah.
picked up on how to use his explosions to obliterate anything in sight, block attacks, launch himself around, and quickly maneuver in midair at hypersonic speeds,
Oh.
which requires a ton of focus and
Yeah.
on-the-fly calculations. And despite getting this
I
incredibly
didn't
dangerous
realize,
work when he was
that
4,
Bakugo was
he
running on
somehow
that. That
never
looks so
killed
weird given what he
himself or
does.
anyone else that we know of.
That we know of.
A prodigy, destined for greatness. And his only goal was to surpass Japan's numero
he is here, guys.
uno
He's
superhero
here.
and his personal idol, All Might.
I am
In
here.
Bakugo's mind, the only person who wins
He
no matter
was
what.
here on Death Battle.
Absolute victory. No problem for the main character. Except Katsuki wasn't the protagonist that he thought he was. That
Yeah.
would be Izuku Midoriya, the quirkless child
Hi, Deku.
Bakugo bullied. In truth,
Yeah,
he
it's
was
boy.
threatened by
Reese's
Izuku's
goat
tenacity
anyway.
despite being quirkless. Really? That crybaby's the
Am I
main
wrong,
character?
though?
Well, Bakugo's inferiority complex would only get worse when
Yeah, it
Deku
would.
somehow
Yeah, it
laid out
would.
work that
Yeah.
was just as cool, and both were accepted to the same superhero high school, UA High. There, he would learn to be a superhero and fully develop
okay,
his
remote,
ultimate
clicker,
move.
can I break
Like flying through the sky faster than sound with
Pulsar.
turbo speed, blinding people with stun grenade, focusing his blasts into armor-piercing shots, or making a big-ass tornado of death.
Baby
The
shot.
howitzer impact involves Bakugo spinning himself in midair with his explosions, building up a tremendous amount of swirling oxygen, and then igniting it
How
all
do you-
in one
how do you
hell
not-
of a boom.
how do you
He's
not
pretty
get
smart
dizzy
when it
doing
comes to
it? Is my next
strategizing
question.
mid-fight. He even developed
It's
new
fiction, don't
techniques
question
for
it
his
too
quirk
hard.
faster than Deku did.
AP
UA High also
shots.
aided Bakugo's development by preparing him with his iconic Grenadier
Oh,
bracers.
gauntlets.
Oh, his okay.
Yeah,
I
bracers.
cannot deny those bracers look sick.
For prolonged bouts,
Yeah.
or to release all of it at once in a single massive blast. He's also got his hero suit, which helps him sweat faster in order to build up stronger attacks. Or the Strafe Panzer, these badass turrets mounted
Yep,
to his
the
back
Strafe
that store his
Panzer.
sweat as
The
ammo.
machine gun
With all
explosive.
that, it
Endgame
wasn't
part.
long before Bakugo made his hero debut, called the Bombshell Hero, Great Explosion Murder God, Dynamite. I dig it. The more colons, the merrier. But despite some
just gonna
early
co-
wins, Bakugo failed to live up to his own sky-high expectations. He had the
I'm just
makings
gonna
of
call
a
him
great
Bakugo.
hero. If only he could
I'm
get
just
Yeah.
gonna call him
way
Dynamite
and
if
put the
anything.
team before his
Yeah,
ego.
Bakugo works.
Especially when he was kidnapped by the League
There's
of Villains,
Hiroshima.
ultimately leading Bakugo to blame
Oh,
himself
and
for All Might's
Kaminari was there
retirement.
too, I guess.
Something
There too, I
needed
guess.
to change. So he vented
Yeah.
his frustrations in a
He
slugfest
did have a lot of
with
blame
Deku
on
and
stuff
realized
after that.
something crucial. That the
True.
kind of absolute victory that defined All Might wasn't victory for himself, but victory for everyone. He was starting to become the prodigy everyone knew he could be. I mean, hell, even while he was unconscious, he kept analyzing the fight he was in and coming up with counters. Somehow, Bakugo's powerful enough to
Yeah.
shatter Todoroki's head.
This is
using
this is
ice
anime,
breath,
kids.
Fast enough to keep up with villains like
Dude's
Shigaraki,
tenacity
who can
is-
catch light beams,
is
and tough enough
crazy.
Yep.
to survive.
Out there for
well,
that is.
being dead. Yep, you
Yeah.
heard us. Bakugo was killed.
Got better.
Dead as a doornail. and then a single bead of sweat floating through his bloodstream detonated and restarted
Ow.
his heart. If
Ow.
that isn't main
Yeah,
character plot armor, I don't know what is. His stamina is perhaps the
It
craziest
kinda
thing about him.
is.
After all, he is tanking the recoil of all of his explosions. Even with the overuse of his blasts, literally tearing his body apart, he kept trying to make him stronger, and eventually his quirk awakened. Essentially, when a quirk evolves
Yep.
to become stronger. Now, by condensing his explosions into smaller and more powerful clusters, Bakugo could enhance all of his techniques. Like the Howitzer Impact Cluster, a stunning achievement in the field of explosionology, or Kaboom Theory for the layman. Powerful enough to shatter the side of a mountain, or blow apart
Kaboom.
Yuehai itself.
Kaboom.
Judging by the school's size, we can estimate
Yeah.
Bakugo's Howitzer
Yes,
Impact
RKO.
Cluster yielded over 300 kilograms of
Good
TNT.
night.
Bakugo's whole deal
Ah,
is explosions.
yeah.
Makes sense to science out what a ton of TNT actually is. It's literally the energy contained in 1,000 kilograms of trinitrotoluene.
Oh, the Minecraft blocks.
Compound composed of hydrogen,
That's so weird they're
nitrogen,
bringing
oxygen,
that up.
and
Oh,
gas.
no.
That's the recipe for kabooms. Now, imagine a pile of TNT as big as the Empire State Building blowing up all at once. That's
Oh,
Bakugo's
God.
Howitzer Impact Cluster. And these explosions
Wow.
can launch him so fast, it's like time stands still around him.
Excuse
like
me?
we covered a huge part of this city in a
Yeah,
fraction of a
Bakugo
second.
gets
Almost
really
400
fast.
times the speed of sound. And that's not all. Now he can detonate his sweat remotely and from all over his body, not just his palms. With all of this crazy bullshit,
Wow.
Bakugo became one of the strongest heroes on Earth, enough to battle and defeat All Might's lifelong arch nemesis, All for One. Yeah, that's right, the main villain, who's the protagonist now, Deku.
Yeah.
Bakugo literally
Deku still?
figuratively surpassed his childhood idol and proved his mettle as a hero. Number 5 on the rankings and rising. Not bad, Kachan. But more important than proving it to his friends, to All Might, or even to Deku, he proved it to himself. Yeah, whatever. Take that, losers! Sickest quirk in the world over here! Dynamite! Dynamite! Dynamite!
Okay, Boomstick, we get you like
Nice.
Bakugo. Got it.
Whiz,
Okay.
what happened to you?
Just
Funny.
like Boom.
And
Strange.
squishy. I'm over here,
That's
Boomstick. That's the new Death
weird.
Battle plushie from YouTube's, and it's available to order right. Oh, like
They
the
have
one
to have
made
been
up
hiding
a year
something
ago.
we missed.
You got jealous, didn't you? What? No, mine's way cuter. And you can get one by clicking the link. Nah, they forgot to color one of your arms. Boomstick, I have a metal arm. I always have. Oh, and if you order it, there's a chance you might get a special version with a gold arm.
Ooh.
That's actually kind of awesome. You definitely want one. Oh, fine. Yeah, I do, okay? Shut up about it. Below to order one for yourself. It's only available
Okay,
for
that's
a
funny.
limited time.
Okay, that's
and
funny.
After that, it will never be
Yeah.
available again, so don't miss out.
Right. Yeah.
Alright. Time for
Death,
Reze.
war, famine, conquest. Humanity has been plagued by all manner of ills since they first crawled out of the primordial ooze. In the world of Chainsaw Man, there is nothing to fear but fear itself.
Yeah.
Because fear
Literally.
itself is real, and they're called devils. Literally,
Hey, zombie
devils
devil.
from hell. These monstrous beings are the living embodiments of humanity's worst nightmares, and their power is directly proportional to that fear.
Yep.
So the chicken devil might be so weak you could keep him as a class pet, like, you know, a chicken. But what about the bat devil, or the ghost devil, or the
I like
devil
how they
embodying man's
were-
fears of one of the
they had to
greatest
censor
weapons it's
that.
ever created, the bomb devil?
Hey, Bomb
Little
Devil.
is known
Yep.
about the origins of the bomb devil's current
Aye.
host, Reze, if that even is her real name. She might look cute and kawaii, but she's actually a Soviet assassin trained from birth to be one of the
Stingy.
deadliest
Sort of like
killers on
stingy,
the planet.
sort of.
Basically a Black Widow.
At one
A
point,
cold
Yeltsin's
and
favorite
lonely
character.
existence for anyone, but quadruply so in a world as effed up as this. But all Reze wanted was a safe, normal, quiet life.
Right.
As much a fable to her as Aesop's Country Mouse. Too bad.
Oh,
you
gosh.
are now a walking, talking explosive. Have fun.
Yep.
Boom.
At some point, the girl known as Reze was implanted with a fragment of the bomb devil and became a hybrid. A human possessing a devil's powers without sacrificing their humanity,
Yikes.
transforming their body
Aw,
into a
man.
living
Yep.
weapon. As a
Oh,
hybrid,
God.
Reze's strength and speed are way crazier than a normal human's. And with her martial arts training, she's a force to be reckoned with up
Yeah.
close. Also, Wiz, check out the bomb for a head. Someone like Reze would eat you alive. Literally.
Yeah, she would.
Should devils
True.
like Reze take any damage whatsoever, they can heal by
Figuratively
consuming
and maybe
blood.
literally.
And that lets hybrids survive some pretty insane stuff, like having their limbs torn off, getting bisected clean in half, or being roasted alive. Just slurp some blood and they're good as new.
Especially
So,
considering
they're
the Bomb
vampires?
Devil's
I think
primary
they-
ability is literally blowing
Yes and
herself
no.
up. Reze can emit explosions from any surface of her body, even tearing off limbs and turning them into bombs that she can detonate at will.
Damn, that's hardcore.
Yeah.
She can use these blasts
Yeah.
to jet through the sky at hypersonic speeds, maneuver and redirect herself in midair, and enhance the strength and speed of her blows.
Or Reze can send sparks that can ignite the atmosphere in explosions that tear apart entire cities. Making herself stronger, the more fear her wanton destruction creates.
Yeah.
As long as the area around her is dry enough to maintain ignition, Reze can create as many explosions as she wants,
Yeah.
non-stop.
She can even turn her own body into different types of real-world bombs to massively enhance their power.
Yes.
Like transforming her leg into a torpedo or her apron into dynamite. Every single inch of Reze is a living weapon.
Yep.
This made
Don't-
her feared
Yeah.
across the devil world as one of their mightiest warriors.
Yep.
And the perfect choice to assassinate Japan's newly acquired devil hybrid, Chainsaw Man.
You see, you
Hey,
might
Denji.
not think chainsaws are all that scary.
Yeah.
At least not compared to bombs. But the Chainsaw Devil is special.
Any devil the Chainsaw Devil consumes becomes deleted from reality, retroactively erased
How?
from humanity's collective
Don't ask.
consciousness.
Oh,
Yeah, don't
Yeah.
Chainsaws were for boring stuff like
Hi, Ash
trees
Williams.
or Texas
Hi,
massacres.
Leatherface.
Silly me.
This ability makes the Chainsaw Devil the most important being alive and invaluable for any global power to control.
Except instead of meeting the fearsome Chainsaw of legend, Reze met Denji, a dumb, horny teenage boy just looking for someone,
He's not
anyone
he's
to
not
love.
wrong.
And for once,
No.
Reze actually hesitated. Rather than immediately kill her target, she got to know him and found they weren't so different. Both were used as tools of the state, as weapons of war rather than people.
Yep.
A kindred spirit in a hostile world, Denji wanted to drink up as much of the excitement of life as he could. The town mouse to her country mouse.
And
Wow.
thankfully, he was super easy for a pretty face to manipulate.
It wouldn't be the only time.
Reze's
Yeah,
nothing
what-
if not
Yeah.
professional, and she gave Denji one parting gift
Don't need to go into that
teach him
for
the way
today.
devils did battle before he died.
As the embodiment of one of the deadliest weapons known to man, Reze's power is off the charts, capable of creating an explosion more than 400 meters in diameter. That's over 4 football fields long.
To have a blast that size, you'd need to be exploding with over 2 kilotons of TNT.
Yeah.
More than comparable
Bakugo's
to
is
nuclear
bigger.
weapons, which is really impressive considering Reze is not
feel like
the
they're
devil of
hiding
nuclear bombs.
something
That's
with
apparently an
Bakugo.
entirely separate thing.
Despite her bombs being technically conventional, they're just that strong.
Likely comparable to other powerful devils like the Gun Devil, who could travel across the
There's
world
the
and
Gun
kill
Devil.
millions of people in 5 minutes.
That'd be over 500 times the speed of sound.
She's even
Yeah.
stronger than the Typhoon Devil, a sentient
There's the Typhoon
city-spanning
Devil.
storm.
The literal coughing baby to her hydrogen bomb.
Unfortunately for Reze, Denji took her lessons to
God
heart
damn
and proved
it.
he was more
Oh
than
my
a fitting
God.
host for the Chainsaw Devil.
He whooped her ass, but spared her life.
Yes.
Just in case her seduction wasn't a total act after all.
But it wasn't meant to be. Whether Reze chose the safe life of the country mouse or the exciting life of the town mouse, there are hungry cats everywhere.
Oh, Makima,
Yep.
what I would give to find someone to kill you.
Reze's dreams of
Screw
freedom
you,
were never
Makima.
realized. She
Yes,
simply
screw
changed
you.
hands from one cold, unfeeling
Not that
entity to
way.
another. And this time, there was no escape. She
It's
was
okay,
a
we got
weapon,
Gojo.
a symbol of man's bottomless capacity for malice and self-destruction.
A living bomb.
Wow. Just wow.
Nice.
All right, gentlemen. Oh,
Well,
I'm gonna just
I'm-
I'm just gonna beat the punch. Yeah, I'm still predicting Bakugo.
yeah. Again, while Reze is impressive, don't get me wrong. Bakugo, I feel like with just how much powerful the explosions are, and yeah,
Yeah.
I'm genuinely worried that they're gonna pull a fast one on us, but
I mean,
they have to be hiding something.
like,
'Cause I didn't see anything that implied that it was gonna be higher
well,
for cards, but I'm still gonna go with Bakugo.
my guess is they're probably are hiding something, but it's probably for the insulated.
That's my hope.
Because
But-
I'm still saying, because if he read the feeds, he did blow up a mountainside, so and mountainside
Yeah,
is
true.
big. It's bigger than that explosion, but I get what you're saying, but
Yeah.
I still don't think they're. The regeneration is going to be tough, but I still think
Yeah.
Bakugo's gonna win.
Yeah, and keep in mind too, the more he sweats, the more explosive he's going to be. Considering how much the fight's going to go for, well,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Honestly,
Yeah.
I do think it's. I think I understand why, but I am kind of questioning why the dual punch from the second movie wasn't included. But I think I understand why, because it was Bakugo amped by One for All. But at the same time,
yeah.
we probably shouldn't be too far off by it at worst by the end of the series.
They also said he could fight with Shigaraki, so
Yeah, the same
and
Shigaraki
that did make him
lasers,
much
yeah.
faster. So
yeah.
Yeah, that's what I've been saying before. So like, that's how I can tell the speed.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
So again, I think we both all kind of basically we're all saying Bakugo at this point.
yeah.
So
Again, like whoever wins,
Hopefully.
I like both characters, so
yeah.
it doesn't bother me too much.
So all right.
I'm hoping Bakugo wins.
So let's watch.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all ready to watch some more explosions?
Yep.
SRKO, kaboom.
All right.
All
All
right,
right,
the
come back.
combatants
Let's
are
give her
set,
versus
and we
Perry
run the
next.
data through all
Well,
possibilities.
possibilities.
It's time
It's
for
time
Death
for
Battle!
Death Battle! Here we go. Let's do it.
Explosions. Oh, it's lyrical track.
Ooh, jumping us right in.
Okay.
Ooh.
I've been
Yeah, we didn't
sent to
tell him
collect
the
your
voice.
head, Dynamite.
Ooh.
More villains than you have tried, lady. You tell your
I love
bosses
that
after I
shot.
send you back in a coffin!
Uh-oh.
How would I tell them that if I was already dead?
Oh.
No.
Wow, you're quick.
Shut up and die!
Nice.
Oh.
Oh, hand drawn. Oh, that
Oh,
hand-
shape hands here.
Ow.
Oh.
Ow.
Oh, damn! Oh, damn!
Yeah, she's not dead if you blow her head off.
Wait.
Yeah.
Well, then where'd her head go?
Good
Yep.
question.
Physical combat.
It's gonna come back. Oh, there's it.
Oh.
Oh.
Ooh, nice explosion using water.
Oh, right. That was water. Didn't even notice that.
Ooh.
Already, huh?
Ooh. Oh my gosh.
Oh. Oh, nice.
Gee,
Move it or lose it, people!
Save me, Dynamite!
Let go of me!
Oh,
Oh.
Ow.
Oh no.
She got blood.
Regeneration.
Oh.
Oh. Oh, nice.
okay. That was cool.
Nice and nice boom.
Oh.
They are really going into that.
Oh.
Ooh. Uh-oh.
Oh.
Oh. Ooh, okay, that looks cool. Ooh. That looks cool.
For what it's worth, Dynamite, your blood was delicious.
Oh, here we
Oh
go.
boy.
Closer.
You bit off a bit more than you could chew! My blood isn't the only thing you drank! It's my sweat you should worry about, dumbass!
Oh, shoot.
Oh wow. Oh boy.
I'm aiming for absolute victory! Howitzer! Impact! Cluster!
Oh gosh.
Oh.
Oh gosh. Oh gosh.
Oh.
Ooh. Ow.
Scratch that. Not enough for a coffin.
Nice.
Nice.
Nice Bakugo.
Let's go.
Denji, we're so sorry to hear about your
thank
girlfriend
God.
that passed away. She gets 5 big booms. Boom! Boom!
Oh my
Shut
god,
up.
boomstick.
On the surface, these two
Damn.
seemed evenly matched. So let's break this fight down into 3
Well,
categories:
that's
their
good.
speed, their stamina, and their firepower.
Okay.
First up, let's talk
Well,
speed.
That's
Both
Bakugo.
and
That's-
Reze could rocket through the sky at hypersonic speeds and maneuver and redirect themselves on a dime in the middle of fights. To the casual observer, at least, they seem to be on par with each other.
So we have to look at the people they've fought to compare.
Reze has battled Chainsaw Man, who could match and defeat someone using the Gun Devil's power.
Yeah.
The same gun devil that could literally fly around the world, killing millions of people at over 500 times the speed of sound.
Impressive, but compare that to Bakugo
though.
fighting Shigaraki,
Yep,
who could
that
react
feat.
fast enough to catch light beams with his bare hands.
Yeah.
It's over
There we go.
1,000 times faster.
Yeah.
And that was before Bakugo's
Yikes.
quirk awakening that made him even faster
Yeah.
than that.
That is
Oh,
true.
Speed
true.
of that caliber, there's little chance Reze could ever get the drop on Bakugo.
Right.
And would likely be forced to play catch-up in a duel.
Right.
Speed goes to Bakugo.
Easy.
However, speed doesn't matter if
Right.
one couldn't truly hurt the other.
True.
A big part of this fight is their stamina.
Bakugo's durability is mind-boggling. He's survived
Yeah, I
being
think I'd give
impaled
this
through
to
the torso
Reze. I
and
think
has
I'd give
even
this to
brought
Reze.
himself back to light.
Yeah.
Unlike
Probably going to
Reze, his
Reze.
stamina does eventually hit a limit. Every explosion he makes whittles him down just a little bit more and uses up more and more of his
True,
sweat.
actually.
Without a break, he can eventually run out.
Whereas Reze can
That's actually
effectively
fair,
create
yeah.
bombs without respite and from a distance.
Unlike Bakugo, who usually likes to get up close and personal.
Right.
Furthermore, her devil hybrid
I mean, he
physiology
can still
gives her
do
an
it from a
actual
distance,
regenerative
but,
healing
yeah.
factor, allowing her to shrug off the same kind of mortal blows that would eventually kill Bakugo, main
Right.
character plot armor or not.
If this ever became a war of attrition, Reze had it in the bag. Stamina goes to Reze.
Probably.
However,
Agreed.
it's unlikely it would ever
Yeah.
get to that point. The biggest factor in this fight was always going to be their raw firepower.
Yeah, and that's Bakugo.
Explosions!
There he
We
is.
gotta
Yep.
compare their two
Nice.
biggest blasts.
Called it.
Reze's nuclear light bomb against Denji
Yeah.
versus Bakugo's howitzer impact cluster.
And the difference is obvious. Based on calculating their sizes, Bakugo's 300 kiloton explosion
Yeah.
was over 100 times more powerful
Yeah,
than Reze's
easily,
2 kiloton
easily.
blast.
But that's not all.
Yeah.
Remember the Typhoon Devil?
Coughing baby or not, to create a storm big enough to cover
Right,
Tokyo's
yeah.
over 2,000
Oh,
square
wow.
kilometers, he'd have to be generating more than 400 kilotons of TNT.
Greater than Bakugo, right? But
Well,
that's not all. Again,
but-
Bakugo's howitzer
Yeah.
impact once shattered the size of this big-ass mountain. And
Yep.
despite
Yep.
being earlier on in the
Okay,
series,
yeah,
it was
fair
ginormous.
play.
Almost 3 kilometers in radius.
Or just over 2 megatons of TNT. 5 times more
Yep.
powerful than the Typhoon
Yeah.
Devil, and way beyond anything we've seen Reze do.
And
Right.
this was Bakugo before reaching his full power in his fight against All for One. Bakugo
Yeah.
takes the final edge in explosion.
Agreed.
And remember, Bakugo withstands the recoil of all his blasts. So even though Reze had greater stamina, Bakugo was more than tough enough to hang on and get his kill shot.
Yes.
Especially with his superior speed.
And devil healing factors can be overtaxed with enough damage. Hell, she needed to drink blood a couple times against Denji just to keep fighting.
Against someone
Yeah.
as fast and powerful as Bakugo, she would not get the chance to heal consistently, or perhaps at all.
Okay.
And what happens when devils die? They Bakugo to hell.
Oh
The
my
winner
god.
is
Well-
Bakugo.
Bombshell,
Congrats,
hero,
Bakugo.
great explosion, murder, god, dynamite.
Nice. Congrats,
On
Bakugo.
Death
Next.
Battle.
Congrats.
Wait, hold up a minute. Wait. No, Gru Megamind!
Oh,
Drew
it is
Megamind,
Drew
I called
Megamind.
I
Call
called
it,
it.
Reese.
It's Gru Megamind!
We're finally getting Groove
Subscribe
Megabyte.
and join us.
Wow.
at
It's
Member.
Gru
See
versus
more Death Battle.
Megamind.
And don't
We're
forget
finally-
to
it's
rate us
finally
on Whiz
time.
Brush from YouTube's. Click that link below the like button.
Oh.
Alrighty, gentlemen. Let's talk about Bakugo Reze. We all called it.
Yep. And
Thank God.
yeah, and god dang that fight was beautiful in a way.
beautifully explosive too. No pun intended.
True. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
that was cool.
I mean, I also didn't expect a lyrical track, but it was lyrical. But again, I will take it.
Yeah. Yeah, I like the music in this. Like, I'll have to hear for itself, but I think it blended
Yeah.
like My Hero and Chainsaw Man pretty well. I'll say this.
I mean, I think
Probably.
I think we all can agree with their decision that easily Bakugo took speed. There was no ifs, ands, or buts on that.
Yeah, speed was a no factor for me.
I mean,
Considering again, like the fact that he could just catch
Yeah.
up with Shigaraki, even without his awakening, is just like,
Yeah.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Yeah.
I will say, even with the stamina part, which I didn't know how they were going to word it. They were going to give. I knew they would give something to Reze because I do think she has more survivability because of that regenerative factor.
yeah, and they also
Yeah.
point out too, it's like, yeah, well, Bakugo can take his explosions, but just as the fight goes on,
Yeah.
it's like it's gonna get him. It's like,
Gonna become a problem.
Yeah.
And,
But,
and then the last one for us, firepower
explosions.
I like how they used explosions. I'm like,
Explosions.
the worst part is I think we all called them. They're gonna put explosion category.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
Also, why they keep lowering the amount for My Hero characters. I don't know whether to feel impressed about that or sad.
But yeah, but basically, like once they brought up the mountain, it's just like,
yeah.
Yeah.
Reese's dead.
like,
I mean,
sadly.
yeah, pretty much.
But,
I mean, there were other examples you could have done, but yeah, that works too.
but I will say I do. I mean, I'm gonna be the little nitpicky. This is probably my least favorite of the series of the season so far. But again, we've also had two episodes in my opinion. But again,
That's fair.
That's just my
I mean,
opinion. We'll
I
get into that into ranking. So
I was gonna say, I think it also helps for you considering that the fact that you know Ichigo and Yusuke, so that helps. And also same with Cell Metal.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I was gonna bring that up, but yeah. Honestly, I think I need to watch this a few more times because I didn't catch everything that was said and all that. But
yeah. I mean, this is always what we always do for our end of the year ranking. Whenever we inevitably do it, I always rewatched every episode by myself just to get reacquainted and just my own personal opinion of the episode and how good or bad it was.
Yeah, like it's definitely I definitely get like it just depends like how you feel about the characters or how you think about the episode in general.
Yeah,
but yeah, that's for me. Like, I think this is probably my second favorite episode at the moment. But again, we'll see what happens later on. But again,
we'll see.
But again, as someone that's a fan of like My Hero and a big fan of My Hero and a big fan of Chainsaw Man, like I'm happy how the episode turned out. In my opinion.
Oh yeah, I think that episode turned out really well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Again, I guess we kind of beat this one to a pulp. The next time, it's Brew Megamind.
I freaking called it.
yeah. Little known fact.
Really did.
Yeah,
magnificent son of a gun.
Little known fact, because I was like, you know what? I'm just going to do something for the Ghost Spiders here. I'm like, what are you guessing is the next time? I picked Dane Traveler. Reese picked Brew Megamind. I forget what Star Force chose. Because I'm not looking at the Discord.
I technically had a couple, but I guess funny picks were Homer versus Peter or Monokuma versus Coral Sensei. But given like the tweet, I thought it was Ori Knight.
That could have been good too. But again, I'm excited for this one. Obviously, I know what this has been in a match that has been very back and forth. I've heard some sides for Gru, I've heard some sides for Megamind. I want to see how Death Battle covers it in comparison to... Because I remember early on, everybody's like, oh, Megamind wins easily. And then later on, it's like, oh, no, Gru wins. And it's kind of been back and forth.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be an interesting one. And don't quote me on this, but I have an idea who could possibly be animating this, possibly.
Oh, yeah. Hi, Luis.
Because... yeah, basically Luis made a tweet basically saying, like, so what do you think the next time's gonna be? And I feel like either one, he was hyping up what the next time could be, or two, this is the episode he's working on.
I mean, we'll have to...
Or both.
Again, we'll see. If for what style of animation, who knows? Right? Hand-drawn, who knows? You never know with Luis nowadays.
True.
My gut instinct tells me it's gonna be hand-drawn, just... if I had to make a guess. That's just a guess. That's just a guess. That's just a guess.
I would say that'd be unreasonable, but then I remember, oh wait, Bowser vs. Eggman is a thing. I mean, that wasn't
but then
Luis,
Shigaraki
but you get what I mean.
Well...
but
again, there's like a lot of episodes, for example,
But again, we won't know until we hear announcements. But again,
I just want...
Go ahead.
I know this is about the debate and all that. I just didn't say it because I was going to eventually, but want Gru to win. I don't know of who's going to win at the moment.
That's fair. I've heard ideas for both, but at the moment I have no idea.
Right, But again, I think we've kind of basically talked about Guru Megamind as much as we really can about what we know, quote unquote.
Yeah,
Right
again,
now, yeah.
I wouldn't say much, but to be fair, it's been years since I watched those movies.
Same.
I have an idea as far as like whatnot, but I think I'll save that for right now.
Probably
All right.
Probably wise idea. But again, like always, I want to thank personally Reze and Star Force for joining me in reactions. It's always fun doing it with friends anyway.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
But
only the second time doing that anyway. At least for me.
Again, apologies for my last Cell Metals reaction.
Please.
I don't
It's
know.
fine.
I don't not know what happened with my microphone because OBS decided to do something to my computer. I fixed it.
It decided to do the thing.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, hey, it sounded fine today at least. So
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
But again, I think we will wrap this up. I hope you enjoyed our reaction, and if you didn't enjoy our reaction,
Ow.
get a life.
here comes the boom.
I wasn't gonna go there, but alright.
Or that too.
No, or just here comes the boom. That's it.
But again, but I think we're gonna head out. So again, hope to see you next time we watch Gru versus Megamind. This is Fireball Archeo and the rest of the Ghost Spiders saying, peace out, guys.
Goodbye, everyone.
I just did a boom boom.